The Independent Policing Oversight Authority, Ipoa, is obligated to hold the National Police Service, NPS, accountable in the execution of its constitutional and statutory mandate. Under Article 244 of the Constitution, Ipoa is further obligated to ensure that NPS is held accountable for their actions and that they strive for the highest level of professionalism and discipline. In the performance of its functions, Ipoa is not subject to control or direction of any person, office, or authority, and this is provided for under Section 4, subsection 1 and Section 4 of the Ipoa Act. Pursuant to Section 6A of the Ipoa Act, Ipoa is undertaking independent investigations into the supposed involvement of DCI, Special Service Unit SSU, in the disappearance of Zulfiq Ahmed Khan and Zaid Sami Kidwai, both Indian nationals, and their Kenyan driver Nicodemus Mwania, in July 2022 in Nairobi. Ipoa will, as a matter of priority, make appropriate recommendations. Pursuant to Section 4, 5, 6, and 7 of the Ipoa Act, Ipoa has commenced investigation and audit of recently disbanded SSU, that unit and other units, all formations within the NPS to establish the propriety of the operations and the level of professionalism. Ipoa is further keenly investigating NPS action and or inaction following numerous complaints received of enforced disappearances, abductions, and murders, getting police operation in which 11 lives were lost, including those of 8 police officers in Namariak village in Turkana East, to establish how the operation was conducted and therefrom make appropriate recommendations, including policy positions. In the course of its work, Ipoa provides oversight and consequently investigates the NPS in action, that is police operations, or inaction, that is refusal to act, and police involvement in matters which are brought to its attention either by lodged complaints or on its own motion. In line with Section 7, subsection X of the Ipoa Act, which stipulates that deaths and injuries occasioned by actions of the police be investigated by authority, and Section 5 of the 6th Schedule of the National Police Service Act 2011, which compels the police to report all deaths, serious injury, and other grave consequences to the authority for investigations. Ipoa continues to investigate cases where the police are alleged to have engaged in extrajudicial operations, including enforced disappearances and killings. Ipoa also continues to face challenges of non-cooperation by some members of NPS. In view of this, the authority wishes to affirm that it will invoke the provisions of Section 31 of the Ipoa Act. Further, in instances where it is evidenced, the authority will invoke individual or command responsibility to ensure accountability. Upon completion of investigations, which will be expedited, observing the principle of impartiality and the rules of natural justice as provided by Section 4, subsection 2 of its Act, the authority will publish and publicize its findings and make appropriate recommendations.